what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I know what you're gonna say. Daisy, where have you been this past week? You did not upload. I'm gonna kill you. It's okay. I get it. I understand if you want to kill me. But this weekend I went with Maybelline to New York. They flew me out, and just the whole weekend before that has just been really busy for me. And most of you guys know that I am currently in the process of moving out, well, even finding a place, because my lease already ended. And you know, I'm not going to try to get into that, but basically this week was just really hectic for me, so I was just trying to get my life together, okay you guys? But I am here now. So I went to New York with Maybelline for the Gigi Hadid collaboration with them, which is insane and incredible, and you guys will see what products I love throughout this video. So that's why I went MIA. I will have some pictures. Oh, well, you know what? I'm not even gonna insert the pictures here. Go to my Instagram and you will see the pictures that I took in New York. They came out bomb. So for today, I decided to film this really bronzy, glowy, burnt orange fall makeup look paired with this nude lip. I did include like all the products that I like to use before I apply my makeup for the fall because my skin gets really dry. I tried out some new products. I tried out the Gigi products. I showed you guys the products I love from the collection. It's just a lot of things in this video, and then plus I chit chat with you guys and I address a lot of stuff on this video. So yeah, just stay tuned for what's coming on, and please do not forget to subscribe. It would mean the world to me. It literally only takes 1 second to subscribe, you guys. Like, all right, so that's enough talking, and without further ado, let's get started. First, I start off with moisturizing my face, especially because it is fall time and my skin does tend to get dry. So I'm starting off with these two right here. This is the Tasha water cream, which is amazing, and then I just like to use this little thing. By the way, you guys, I don't have nails. I know. Just spread out. And the reason as to why I didn't upload twice this week, I know you guys are probably gonna be super pissed at me, is because I went with Maybelline to New York. They flew me out for the Gigi Hadid times Maybelline collaboration, and I had so much fun. For eye cream, I like to use this Origins Refreshing Eye Cream to brighten and depuff. So most of the times I like to use this literally right before my makeup routine. That way my eyes are a bit more bright. It kind of has like a tint to it. It's like a peachy, pinky. It's not even a color. Pinky tint. I really like it though, and it just makes your under eyes super bright. Wow, it feels so nice not having long nails and like actually be able to go under my eye. I also like to add it on my eyelid so they can be really moisturized. And then since this is kind of like a little illuminizer, I like to add it on the tip of my nose, under my eyes, and then temples. So moving on to primer, you guys are gonna be pretty shook. I started using the Farsali Rose Gold Elixir. I am obsessed with this. I recently started using this when I went to New York, actually, because I ran out of my Too Faced setting spray primer, and I was like, I've heard many good things about this. Let me go ahead and try it out, and I fell in love with it. The reason why I have to really moisturize before I do my makeup for the fall is because let's say I just add one little thin layer of moisturizer, my skin is gonna get really dry and flaky no matter what. Like, let's say I use a really dewy foundation, a moisturizing primer, it doesn't matter. So I rather have like a thick layer of moisture on, and then my skin will look really nice and dewy under, and it just makes the application even better. Oh, and I actually like to use it for my lips. I totally forgot. This smells like oranges. What's that smell like? Since we are no longer in summer, it is really hard to still have that glow within. So I love using the iconic London drops underneath my foundation and on top of my foundation, just to have like that extra glow. So I'm gonna add a little bit to my forehead. I'm actually gonna use my fingers. Who's hitting me up right now? Who? Sorry y'all, I need to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Now this is really intense, you guys. Like, it's a really intense liquid highlighter, but I just like to basically apply it all over my face. And since we applied that Farsali Gold Elixir, it makes the spreading of the product super easy. So now I'm just going to go ahead and do my basic foundation routine. For concealer, I like to use a really thick and heavy moisturizing concealer. I'm gonna have some of that. So now I am just going to set my face like I regularly do. So I'm grabbing translucent powder. And now this time I'm actually going to let it sit for like 5 minutes. I usually just cover my whole face and then dust it off, but I feel like that doesn't really help bake my face. So since I want my eyes to look really lifted and bright, I'm going to let that sit in the meantime just for 5 minutes. So I'm going to talk about my experience meeting Gigi. She was the sweetest girl ever. She's really humble and down to earth. We only got to take one picture each, and it was either me and Alex took a picture with her together, or I just took a picture by myself and Alex was like, go ahead, you take it. And I was like, oh, babe, thank you. Yeah, so we went to her master class and she just like told us about how she does her makeup and all that, and it's really inspiring. And we stayed at the Beekman Hotel. It's a really nice like bougie hotel. And then the next day we went to the master class, the cocktail party with Gigi, and then we had the rest of the day to explore. And then the next day we came back, which was yesterday. I was just really tired. I was supposed to film yesterday, but I was just like dead, you guys. I was just done. Oh my gosh, you guys, I was thinking, I was literally having dreams about Gorda, because every time we leave her with like Laura and them, but last time she escaped. I don't know how, and she was pregnant. This time we didn't even know she was pregnant, and she literally fell out of her cage. I'm surprised that she didn't lose any babies or anything. Some of you guys are like, who's Gorda? I haven't told you guys, I have a hamster. If you don't have me on Snapchat, you should, because I post a lot about her. Me and Alex one day spontaneously went to this pet store. Me and Alex just love going to pet stores and just looking at the animals. And this one time we just went and I was like, I want a hamster. Like, we wanted a really fat fluffy hamster, so we got that one. Little did we know that it was pregnant, but we just thought it was fat. And then one day we came back from the Halloween store and I picked up her little cage, and I didn't have my contacts on at the time, and I just saw like little see-through things moving, and I was like, oh my god, there's worms. I thought worms were eating her. I thought she like pooped and like there was worms, but they were babies. It was insane. The babies were like literally see-through. It was disgusting, but now they're really cute. Now she lets us hold the babies because the babies are old now and you can grab them now. They're like 2 weeks old, I believe. They're just such cute little critters. Oh, I really want to show you guys how cute they are. Look at how cute it is. They're so big already. They run everywhere. They're super active.
There you go.
Look how cute it is. They still haven't opened up their eyes, but I'm allowed to touch them already. Do you guys see how wild they are? It's so cute. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back because Golda's probably like freaking out. Today I went to go check up on her and she fell asleep feeding the babies. It was the cutest thing ever. But yeah, everybody's constantly like, keep us updated with Gorda. How's Gorda doing? You guys ask more about her than me. But I just think it's really cute that you guys like really care about Gorda. So now I'm moving on to blush. This is the Tarte Bliss palette. And I'm going to be using this like really muted soft pink blush. For the fall time, I don't like using like really bright pinks. So my fall look is usually a smoky orange eye. I just love smoky orange eyes. For the fall time, pairing it with like a nude lip, or if you want to be more bold with a brown lip, I mean, orange would look cute too. So I'm first gonna go in with burnt orange on my crease. I haven't used this palette in a really long time, I'm not gonna lie. But going on with the chit chatty things, I'm going to catch you guys up on what's been going on in my life, because I know I don't update you guys on YouTube that much. Like on Twitter and Snapchat I do, but basically my lease already ended on my apartment, but the guy gave me another month to keep looking for more places. So I have to move out of Whittier. The reason being is because my work and just job in general, everything is over there in like LA. Whittier is still part of the LA County, but it's not like near where most of the events happen. Most of the events happen in West Hollywood or downtown LA, and I'm always so far from it. I'm like an hour or something away from that area, especially with traffic. I always have to think like 2 hours ahead. So let's say an event is at 7, I have to start getting ready at 4 just to make sure I make it on time. And I am that person that has to be there on time. I hate being late. Yeah, and then taking Uber is always like $80. It's just a hassle. So I feel like it'd be best if I were to just move over there already. I was originally gonna move over there, but since I didn't know anybody and Laura and her family were the only ones I knew, I felt like it was smarter for me to stay with somebody that knew the area and could show me around, which was great. It was honestly a really good decision because I got to meet Laura, the family. Now I know Whittier. I know all of like the West Hollywood area. Although I live in Whittier, I still visit that area quite often. But yeah, so I'm moving out. So this month, basically until the end of the year, it's just going to be really busy month for me. My mommy is coming to visit me on the 14th. I would try to film something with her, probably like the Who Knows Me Best challenge with Alex and my mom. I feel like that would be really funny, or me doing my mom's makeup, or my mom doing my makeup, because my mom doesn't even wear makeup to begin with. So I feel like that would be a really fun video. Or if you guys have any video suggestions for me and my mom, definitely let me know. So next I'm grabbing the same burnt orange with a flat fluffy brush, and I'm going to apply that all over my lid. So now I'm going in with Realgar, and I'm applying that on the center of the lid. Another thing that I want to address is also, like yesterday I got really annoyed and bothered because I was just like, I sometimes just think about like things that I've gone through in the past, or like just things that I have overcome, and I just start tweeting from like experience, like saying like I always tend to put others before myself, and that's where I end up like fucking up or whatever, because then I end up looking out for that person more than themselves, and then you guys get where I'm coming from, right? So I started like just tweeting in general, like just like about random situations, and just like tweeting like saying like put yourself first, like don't dwell on the past, or just like stuff like that. And everybody automatically started saying at them, shade, is it about salt, and I was just like, what? Like me and Salt are perfectly fine. Like we went through a little phase where we were like arguing and being really petty and not talking, but we got over it. Like, that was done. And now every time that I tweet something in general, it's like everybody thinks it's about Salt, and it's like, she's my best friend, why would I be subtweeting her to begin with? And it's just so annoying because people act like we're exes or something. And the reason as to why me and Salt were always together is because it was the summer and we were both single, and that's why she was basically like living with me. But now it's like she's booed up, I'm booed up, and like we still hang out. It's just not as often as we used to. And it's just like whenever she would come over, she wouldn't just come over for a day. She would basically come over for the whole week and then leave for like a day or two and then come back. Reason being is because she lives in Riverside, which is like an hour away. So whenever she would come over here, she would just sleep over, and that way she wouldn't be going back and forth. But now that she comes over, like she comes over for like a day or two and then she leaves. Not that it's awkward because Alex is here. So literally me, Alex, and Salt are just like downstairs watching movies. It's nothing weird. But it's just like we don't need to be up each other's ass 24/7 for us to be still like friends or stuff like that. We still add each other on Twitter. We still talk almost every day. It's just like we just don't have to be together 24/7, you guys. Also, something else that I wanted to address. Whenever me and Salt were hanging out 24/7, people would be like, oh my gosh, poor Shelby and Tina, Daisy forgot all about them. Where's Shelby and Tina? Shelby and Tina. That's all I would see in my comments like 24/7. And then once I started hanging out with Shelby and Tina, everybody would be like, oh my god, where's Salt? Salt. And it's just like, it's never a win-win situation. But it's like, I'm not just constricted to just having one friend. Salt has multiple friends. I have multiple friends. We're allowed to hang out with other people. It's literally like people act like we're boyfriend and girlfriend and we're not allowed to hang out with other people. It's redonkulous, you guys. Take a chill pill, bro. Take a chill pill, you guys. Chill pill. So now I'm going into the Gigi Hadid warm palette. I used this one over the weekend. I'm going to grab this shade right here. I'm going to grab the slightest bit just because I don't want to have full-on matte eyes. I still want a little bit of shimmer. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of the shade, not too much, and I'm just going to add it in the very center of the lid. You can grab it with a brush and put like some setting spray on it to pop out more, but I don't want it to be like super intense. I just want to have like a little sheen. Oh my god, you guys, I can't wait to talk about this one product. I'm gonna wait for it. I saved the best for last, and when I posted on Snap, everybody went cry. But anyways, moving on. So I'm going to use the Gigi liquid eyeliner in the shade black. When I used this eyeliner, I was really shook. It is just the most black matte liner, drugstore liner, that I have tried ever. And it's really long, as you can see. The felt tip is really long, which is what I love. Since it's really thin from the front, I can literally just go in there. The lashes I'm using today are these in the style NY212 by the brand KMYNX. Wow, they applied on just on the first try. So I was sitting down next to Crispy, and this was her first time trying out the Gigi collection. I was like, girl, you need to swatch the lip liners, you need to swatch the eyeliner. And I even showed her the liner that I just showed you guys, and she was swatching everything. She was like, oh my gosh, she's like, they're so creamy. And I was like, yes, girl, I know. So I'm just going to do my lower lash line. Do you guys see how creamy that is? I don't even need to go over that. And yeah, that's all you need. Literally, it's so pigmented. So right now, my camera's about to die, so I'm quickly going to charge it. In the meantime, I'm just going to do my lower lashes and then come right back. Now let's move on to the real deal. I'm going to go ahead and use Glow Goals by Nikki and Ofra. Oh yeah. Yes, we love a good glow. And since I applied that liquid highlight before everything, it just makes my highlight pop out 10,000 times more. It really does make a difference. Applying the highlighter under your foundation really does make a huge difference. It even helps out with the texture. So sometimes, let's say you put on highlight and you see your texture a lot, I feel like it smooths it out and just makes it look like butter on your skin. Also, one more thing, I'm going to post a screenshot right here. There's like this holiday sale kind of thing going on Ofra, and it's like $114. One of my flowers tweeted me the picture, the screenshot, saying thank you so much, I saved so much money. So in total it was like $114, and she bought like 10 items, 12 items for $40 if you use my code DAISY30. So you can get 30% off at Ofra with my code. So I think it's a really good deal. You get a lot of good products in that. Oh no. I just highlighted the shit out of my pimple. It's okay. Whatever. I feel like a highlighted pimple is going to be a trend. Let's make it a trend, you guys. So I actually want to try this out. I just opened this yesterday. This is the Colourpop Amber Crystal Setting Spray. It's really fall-y. It's really cute. Oh wow, that smells sensational. That smells like peaches and like just fall in the bottle. Wow, that actually melted my makeup really nicely into my face. I think that's one of my new favorite setting sprays. And then while that's still wet, I'm just gonna use whatever's left on the brush to go over the highlight. Wow, this smells so good. I'm literally just spraying it now just to smell it. Alright, so that is it for this fall makeup. Oops. Oh, what the? Thanks, Mabe. So I use Taura and the lip liner Erin. If you don't want to stay on the safe side and you want to be a little bit more festive and do something more bold, I recommend using a brown lip. I'm just not going to do the brown lip right now because I have somewhere to go after this. But my favorite brown colors for the fall time is Cork by Joseph Colors and Chocolate Wasted. These two colors are freaking gorgeous for the fall time. Where can I even swatch this? Can I swatch it? So this is more like of a latte color. Kind of reminds me of Brown Sugar by Kylie, which I got a lot of compliments on. And then Chocolate Wasted is just like a pure on like dark brown chocolate. It's so pretty. So these two, oh, my swatches suck so bad. So these two are my favorite brown colors. So if you've been looking for any good browns for the fall time, then I recommend these two. But yeah, that is it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I cannot wait for the more fall tutorials. Okay, whoever counts how many times I say fall in this video will win something. Okay, maybe one of the Gigi Hadid products. Anyways, I will see you guys in my next video, and thank you so much for watching, and I love you, my little flowers. Bye guys.